One thing that I think has helped me with binge eating is this statement, or is this truth, that supermodels don't binge eat. Okay? Naturally skinny people don't binge eat, or very rarely, because that's not how they deal with their emotions. That's not their coping mechanism. I talk about like naturally skinny people so much all the time. I mean, basically, like, there's no such thing as like someone who just can eat whatever they want and not gain weight. A lot of the times it just comes down to their habits and their individual appetites. I believe that for naturally skinny people, it's not that they just don't gain weight. It's just that they're not driven for food the same way. And I think that binge eating for a lot of us is a coping mechanism. It's just something that we learned when we were younger, right? It's also just an addictive mindset. It's just being addicted to certain foods. Once we start eating something, it's harder for us to stop. But that is something that I have been telling myself recently, is that, when I get that urge to just say screw it and just eat whatever, if I'm upset or tired or whatever, I think to myself, yeah, but you know what? If I am really trying to change as a person, if I'm really trying to be a skinny person, I have to start thinking and acting like a skinny person, right? I've said that in my other videos. So I remind myself, supermodels don't binge eat. Supermodels don't deal with their stress like this, okay? It's not that supermodels, naturally skinny people, don't have stress. It's not that they don't have breakups, they don't get depressed. They do get depressed. They do have things they go through. They do get stressed, but they don't deal with it that way. They deal with it a different way, okay? So we can use all the excuses in the book. Like, oh, I was tired today. I was depressed today. Oh, whatever. But supermodels also have those issues. Naturally skinny people also have those issues, but they're not fat. They don't use that as an excuse to binge eat, okay? They find other ways to cope with their stress, to cope with their trauma, or whatever, right? So if you want to be skinny, if you want to look like a supermodel, then find other ways to cope with your stress.